Hey Joseph, Coach Mike here. Welcome to your hitting analysis video. Great job in the cage the other night. A couple things I'm going to point out real quick. I like the stance here. You got good bend in your knees and legs, and you got a little bend over at the waist. That's good. That's called a power position. That's exactly what we want to see. Going forward, you did a really good job hitting a lot of balls. I think you hit about every ball. We're going to watch here. And one thing I want to point out is what we like to see is really good bend in these arms from the start. You got a really good, nice triangle going right there. Watch your arms as they get into the triangle. That's called the slot. Really good job. Might like to see just a little bit more bend in this left arm. I'm not going to get too bunged up about it because you're hitting it really well. But if we watch here, this ball, you hit straight to right field, which would be great. That's probably a double down the line. You can see the trace of the ball right there. Just the only reason I'm mentioning it is because if you maintain this fold, now that pitch you hit perfectly, but if you maintain that bend in the arm, if you happen to get an inside pitch, we want to see that arm stay nice and bent so that if you get an inside pitch, you'll be able to pull it this way with your bent lead arm. But like I said, no problem here because you drove that the other way. You were hitting it to all fields, which is really, really what I like to see, what we all like to see. We'll go forward and look at a couple more here. Good setup position. I like the way you're gripping the bat. Looks good right there. Got knuckles, small knuckles lined up. Let's go forward. Next pitch. Okay, there's the pitch on the way. Good stride into the front foot, which is what we like to see. Just keep an eye on that front leg. You're loading everything into the front leg. That's perfect. And the way we know that that's happening for sure is if we watch the back foot. If you stride into the front leg, which you did, the back foot has no choice but to come along for the ride, and the heel will come up, which is exactly what we're looking for. Definitely want to see you be able to hold the pose at the end right there like that. When you're holding the pose like you did there, that's good. That means you're under control. You're not over swinging. If you were over swinging, you would fall out of your stance, which you did not do. So we'll go forward and look at another one here. Okay. This will be one of the cases I'll show you. Not that I'm harping on it because, like I said, you hit the ball really well. I want you to notice that this ball, even though it's coming basically over the middle, it's a little deceiving because I was off to your left a little bit. But this pitch, you were just a tad late on, and you'll notice that the pitch popped up. There you can see it. The pitch popped up. And that's one of the cases where I might like to see you keep that bend, like I said, and especially in this arm. See how you've got it there? That's perfect. Keep that bend, keep that bend, keep that bend. And watch there, you're almost completely straight by the time the ball gets there. And that might be the difference in lining that pitch up the middle or driving it. But still, all in all, that's just something to be aware of. All in all, you did really well, hit the ball well. Good job.